cathartic, empowering, life-changing. That's just some of what I'm hearing back from our first ever Higher Mind Reiki course. It has been wonderful, and I'm so blessed to be part of this new course. This collaboration of ideas, bringing it to you, knowing that as Reiki is universal life force energy, it flows through every living thing, every living being. And knowing that as a Reiki teacher, as a Reiki master, teaching for the last 10 years, I've loved it. But it's time for us to evolve, to rise up to meet with this incredible energy. And most of the Reiki modalities out there, it may be some level of self-care, but more times than not, the focus is on helping others, which is awesome. But if we aren't using it for ourselves, if we're not even sure ourselves what it is, I would suggest that the more personal that we get with it, the better outcomes we're going to have for ourselves and for other people. So because so many other modalities are outward focused, this course brings you inward so you can really get personal with this incredible energy that is flowing through you right here, right now. I want to empower you, the person who is seeking peace, well-being. Maybe you're going through your healing journey and you are navigating where certain things are coming from, why you feel heavy, not necessarily of the body, but maybe your spirit has been feeling heavy. Maybe suffering from anxiety or depression. There are things that you can do right now today to help offload some of that weight that you're carrying. This course brings you to self-awareness, to become aware of what you're carrying, where are you carrying it? Are you ready to release it? And then to release it. It's empowering. So it's exciting because in day one, I show people how to sink, S-I-N-K, into their soul, and then how to become synchronized with the mind, body, and soul. And then in this incredible place of strength, of love, all things are possible. You are connected with that beautiful divine light that flows through you. So when you're in that place within you, then we talk about the limiting beliefs so we can get clear about them. And each person who went through this in day one recognized that their limiting beliefs were actually false beliefs. They were lies. They're lies that we have picked up along the way that we're telling ourselves. If we have, I call it a membrane around us of limiting beliefs, so the universe is trying to bring these things to us, but it's like they're bouncing off because we're not accepting them. We are surrounded by these limiting or false beliefs. So I show you on how you can break through the membrane, how you can bust through, break through limiting beliefs. So it's like this beautiful clarion call to the universe. I'm open now. I'm ready to receive. It is fantastic. So, and that's just in day one. And in day one, you attune yourself to Reiki. So part of the container walls, if you will, of Reiki, as we know it in the West, is you have to be attuned by a teacher. And for it to truly be Reiki, you must be attuned to symbols during the attunement process. I say tear down those container walls. I don't mean to diminish it, it's what I've been teaching for the last 10 years. But I've realized we've evolved from here. And when I, as a teacher, am passing an attunement to a student, right there, I feel like there is a hierarchy, right? Teacher to student, and I've always felt it was such an incredibly sacred process because it is. But the realization that I'm doing for the student what the student could be doing for themselves. And when you attune yourself to Reiki, you did that. Again, it's another form of empowerment. You have the ability right now today. I guide you on how to do it in class, day one, but you're the one who's doing it. And we're not attuning to any symbols until we get to day 3. Because we don't need symbols. You have everything within you right now today to be able to connect with other people across the globe, let alone across town. You have everything you need today to open up, to break through those limiting beliefs, to have a more peaceful, a richer life, to be more prosperous, more joyous, more loving and kind, compassionate. Day 2, this is where we take everything from a personal perspective from day 1, and then in day 2, this is where it's the distant Reiki. So for those of you who are new to Reiki, if you've been doing some research, you've heard about remote or distant Reiki. And this is where we are consciously connecting with somebody else to send them Reiki. One of the ways I like to see it is namaste. The divine light that flows through me honors the divine light that flows through you. So when we sink in and we sync up, we are connected, we are synchronized. And then from that space, we are connecting with our friend or family. You can send Reiki to them. Connected from that place in which you were already connected by. So we learn in day 2 the power of the mind and the soul to be able to connect with others. How wonderful is that? It is a confidence builder, an intuition builder. And it feels good to help others. But again, we're coming at it first and foremost from how we have experienced it personally. I like to say that this course is about Reiki as a substance rather than a modality. In other words, it's about getting you really going inward to sense this energy, to feel its flow within you. And then we can use it as a modality to help others. Day 3 is where people are gonna attune themselves to different symbols if they choose. Because here's the truth, you do not have to be attuned to a symbol in order to work with the symbol. And if you're not interested in symbols, you don't have to use symbols. But if you want to work with sacred geometry or any of the Reiki symbols that are currently in use, nobody owns those symbols. Nobody owns the symbols that are out there. You get to tune yourself to whatever symbol you choose because you have the power. So in Higher Mind Reiki, it is going to be a few different courses. And this first course is what I call the foundation. And it encompasses 3 classes, which are closely related to most of the Sui Reiki levels 1, 2, and 3. So at the end of this first course, this 3-day course, you receive a master's certificate. So you have this certification, but again, it's about you. How you experience it, so how you can experience it with others and other things that you're doing, setting intentions, cleansing your crystals, Reiki charging your food or your water. And a lot of these things are taught in regular Reiki courses, but not to this degree, not to this level, because it's so personalized to you, the way in which you feel it, the way in which you see it. I've had students come to me from other teachers saying, I'm still not sure what Reiki is. So then they will take my course, but the truth of the matter is, I wasn't teaching it this way either, which is why I'm offering this, because when it dawned on me that there's still this disconnect, that we're not feeling it enough personally, that it's still an external thing. It's like when we are looking out and up to God instead of inward to God or our source, however you perceive the energy, it's inside of us. So instead of looking outward, we're turning inward. And once we're connected inward, then we can share it outward. I am keeping the class sizes small. Here's the other benefit to Higher Mind Reiki. When you're taking it live in the studio, in the suite, because we were talking about the chakra system, the elements associated with the chakras, as things come up for people, I can stop and I can look at them individually and I can help guide them through the process. So people are healing in real time here in class. This very first round of Higher Mind Reiki. One has never received any Reiki training whatsoever. The others in the course, they range between Reiki 1 certified and master level. And in fact, one of the students has master certificate from 2 different types of Reiki. And everybody is feeling it deeper or stronger or in a more expanded way through this course. And hearing things like, I've been so empowered. This is life-changing. Wow, the heat. It feels powerful. That's you. So if you want to grow and evolve with us, to open up to a new way to be with Reiki, it's you on your terms. How you're personal with Reiki. You get to personalize it. This is a new modality for you, for the 21st century. So join me. I look forward to seeing you, meeting you, because to me it's liberating and it's exciting. Again, details will be in the link below. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. So until next time, thank you, be well, and namaste.